Welcome to today's training, you guys. I'm Janine Kalbach. I am fighting some sort of virus, so if I sound a little stuffy, know that this isn't my normal voice, and my energy level is not as high as it normally is, but I will do my best today in this last training for LinkedIn that I've done over the last 4 weeks. It's been fun. I've been meeting a lot of different people on here, had a lot of different conversations and little tips that I've been able to give you guys. So I hope you're getting value of it, and let's get going here. So today's training, it's all about how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. And you guys gotta forgive me, I'm gonna be drinking some water. Probably a lot during this training today. So welcome. You guys are in the right place if you want to use LinkedIn to develop your client base. If you have a LinkedIn profile, but you're not sure how to make it awesome. And if you want to do everything you can to grow your social presence on LinkedIn. My promise to you guys during this training is free content. I will make it worth your time. You will walk away with some actionable tips. Oh, I'm glad somebody's here. Hello. And a bonus for those of you guys who stick around and want to take some action now. Oops. Your promise to me? Shut it down. I know it's hard, but try and close some of those tabs you got open. And I want you guys to write down some questions in the end. I am monitoring, that's why you'll see me look down here at the comments. So if you have questions along the way, please throw them in there. Okay, sorry about that. All right. So if you don't know me yet, you're gonna get to know me right now. I always do this little timeline of, getting to know me a little bit and why I might be the person to listen to about growing your business. So in 2012, I had my second son, and I knew I needed a side job, like a PRN job. I was working the floor in labor and delivery, and really was working a lot of hours. I remember one week I did like 80 hours, and I was trying to get some extra cash on the side for whatever it was that we needed at the time. And I was burnt out. I mean, how do you get burnt out from like wanting to deliver someone's baby and bring life into the world? Well, let me tell you, you sure can. And, I was charge nurse and training a lot of people. So I started a side job where I was in the inner city of Cleveland, and I loved it. I loved my patients. I loved the work. I loved like working on my own and just having a boss down in Southern Ohio that I would report to if I needed anything. So it was really cool. Then I realized, I kind of like working for myself a little bit and just reaching out if I had questions. And I really loved the patient population, and I loved the work I was doing, but it was very dangerous. And I got bit by someone's pit bull and ended up having to quit that job, which I don't like quitting anything, but I had to. They ended up making our pay like a quarter of what we were making, so it made sense to quit and save my life in a sense. 2013, I started writing, and I really enjoyed writing. I always enjoyed writing, and I started selling some articles over on Fiverr.com. I joined Upwork, and I thought it was awesome because I was making some money. The problem was nobody knew what I was doing. Nobody, not a soul. 2014, I gained a few more clients, and I made my business name and joined a group of other freelancers. It wasn't healthcare, but it was other freelancers writing. And I was like, okay, I was Googling like how nurses can make more money and how I could start my own business as a nurse and stuff like that. I finally told my husband what I was doing, and I was making a few hundred extra a month. Actually, this is funny. I was going through my office the other day, and I found like my income. I should share this with you guys. My income report from like 2014, 13 and 14 and 15, I think. And it was like $400 this month, $600 this month. And you see how it just steadily grew month after month. And then, the first full year I made $15,000 while working just about 4 hours a day. And I met my business BFF, Carol, and I was ready to start expanding my business on writern.net. 2017, we started a group called the Healthcare Marketing Network. We recently closed that and joined and opened it up to just nurses and the Savvy Scribe, and this is where I am now. Janet and Carol, who ran it with me, both had some personal commitments that they had to take care of, so That's why I'm on my own on here now, but you'll see them pop in and out every once in a while. And then in 2017, a lot of the people in that group were nurse writers as well and wanted to grow their businesses. So we formed like a beta mastermind group, and weekly we would meet and kind of push each other along our journey. We had a lot of fun with that, and I almost think about starting that again because I really, really enjoyed it. And I was able to help coach these women, and it was only women, but we were able to coach them to 6-figure levels and above. It was a lot of fun. And I learned a lot too from them. 2018, I was thinking, okay, I want to expand more. I wasn't totally happy where I was with the healthcare marketing network. I still was just constantly thinking, what do I do? 2019, did a huge pivot, started the Savvy Scribe podcast, did the Savvy Scribe Growth Lab, which was over last summer. We took about 6 to 8 people at a time through our course, and it was an online meeting, and weekly we did these presentations just like this. We did like co-working sessions, and it was a lot of fun. We helped these women start growing their businesses as writers. And then so for 2020, I made it all into one course because we kept getting a lot of the same questions, and I thought I'd do like another book on it because I wrote a book before, but I thought, you know what, online learning is what I like, and so I made a course, the Plan, Create, Launch, Land, Grow course. Podcast guests, I've already interviewed a whole bunch of people for this year, and more opportunities to connect writers with clients and clients with writers. So jumping into today, why LinkedIn? If you don't know, LinkedIn is a platform that everyone who has a business should be a part of. Connecting with a network of thought leaders with like-minded specialty interests is a reason to be on LinkedIn. You help elevate one another by seeing the latest trends within your industry. Obviously, a lot of ours is healthcare industry, right? So when you start with the profile, you want to start with the basics and fill out your entire profile, add a profile picture, link it up, and add keywords. We'll talk about each one of those. So when you're filling out your profile, you have to fill it out all the way, the entire profile. You do not need to do this all in one day, but you do need to do it to look complete in LinkedIn's eyes. So if you have not completed your profile, get a start on it and really start to make it talk to your audience, talk to the client that you're trying to serve. Really explain what you do in a short talk. You know, you don't want a paragraph and a paragraph and a paragraph of what you do. Try and make it 2 or 3 sentences. Profile picture. No selfies. If you don't have a nice headshot, it's time to get one. Personally, I would not do one how I look today. Put some makeup on, do your hair, look professional, dress professional, go against a blank background. You could even use your phone. Set it up for a timer and, you know, have it kind of like facing you so that it's a nice headshot, and really just make it a nice, genuine smile. Don't overdo it. Don't do some funny face. You want to look professional. Link it up. You want to add as many links as you can. So, for example, my LinkedIn profile has links to this Facebook group that we have, has links to the Savvy Scribe website, but it also has a link to my website, writern.net, because I might want writing clients. So it links them over there to be able to see my services and portfolio and whatnot. Also, in there, you want to add some contact information. So you can put your email in there. You can put if you have like a Google Voice phone number. That's one thing I use. Google Voice is free. If you don't have a Google Voice account, or if you actually like hello@thesavvyscribepodcast.com is the email address I use for the podcast. That's like so cheap, you guys. It's only like $6 to do the thesavvyscribepodcast.com. So to get your own like website name is only like $6 a month. You'll get your Google Suite account, and then you could actually do a free Google Voice number, so you don't have people just calling your cell phone and Personally, if you have kids, especially when my other guy was like little, I wouldn't want like my 3-year-old answering a call for a writing client or something like that. So you get your own Google Voice number, you can make it your business line, and you can put it on your website, and people can call you, and you're not giving out your own personal cell phone. Any water. Do you guys have any questions thus far? How's your profile look? Do you have the links on there? Do you feel like it needs some help? I know there's not a lot of us in here because I sent out the wrong link, but let's see here. I'm glad you found the group. Those of you who are here. Let's see if I can get in. Okay. Keywords. It's the key to standing out. Think about the words that your customer uses to find your business. So, are they searching for health writer, nurse writer, content writer, white paper writer, ebook writer, health ebook writer? Whatever those keywords are, put yourself in your customer's shoes and search. Try the industry or specialty, but maybe if you are local to a major city, include that as well. As you know, or you might not know, I live in Cleveland, Ohio. So a lot of my customers are from Cleveland, Ohio. So I will keep that in my profile because I like to serve my local area. And I'm a suburb of Cleveland, so the actual local city that I'm in is Willoughby, and I don't have any clients in Willoughby, but I could if I started putting that in my profile. So the next step into optimizing your LinkedIn profile is to start to become known on LinkedIn. It's one thing to just make your profile good, but what are we going to do to make your profile really become known, really make you become known in your industry? Ask, respond, and follow. Those are the 3 things we're going to do here. You're going to want to ask questions, so don't be afraid to ask anything, you guys, especially when it comes to the content stuff, the writing side of things. People are always so willing to help, and I feel like a lot of us nurses don't realize how helpful people are because we're in that mindset of the nurses eat their young, and we're afraid to ask questions. But truly, I find that most people are more helpful than not. So ask questions in your update for people to respond to. Now, you're going to have to get a following if you're actually going to do this in your updated status, because you want people to respond, right? But if you start asking people questions on their stuff, and this is where we're going to go into engaging. I'm going to flip slides now. Responding to questions too. So help your peers out. You see people asking questions, respond to them. The other thing you'll see on LinkedIn, every day they do a news thing. It'll be on the right-hand side, and you could respond to anything in there, and people will start connecting with you. And I'm not saying to respond to just be like, oh, that sounds good, or wow, interesting. Really do a engaging response. Try to get other people's opinions. Try to see what they're doing in their industry, and really you'll start to be known and elevate your expertise in the LinkedIn arena. Hashtags. Did you know you could follow hashtags on LinkedIn? If you do hashtag nurse, you'll see all the people that have posted something with hashtag nurse, and that's also something, again, you could respond to, put your 2 cents in, share it, whatever that is. Take time and really get to know people on the platform. And I mean, you could take 10, 15 minutes a day. You don't need long time, but it's going to get you known. Other ways to engage: share, use video, and join groups. If you are not using LinkedIn Publisher, it is time to. So if you have a blog, cool. If you want to use your blog as LinkedIn publisher, that's a great way to get yourself known in the industry. Sometimes what I do is take my blog posts and just copy and paste and put them over on LinkedIn, because it's going to drive traffic to my website, and even if it's the same content, now they're seeing more. So again, use the publisher. It's very easy to use, free, all the things. In video, sorry guys, need more water. I would never go live on video today, but I'll go to live to you guys because the show must go on, right? I can't skip my last training. But video is the number one way that people consume content these days. So besides podcasting, which I feel like is coming up there, video is, you'll see people are scrolling through Facebook all the time. They're looking at videos. Same thing on LinkedIn. The difference with Facebook video and LinkedIn video is that LinkedIn is very quick. You really just want to present what you can in like a minute or less. You really don't want to do anything more than that, because it's not going to be helpful to people on LinkedIn. They don't sit on there, which I guess it kind of shows you the mentality of the people on LinkedIn versus Facebook. I feel like people are on Facebook just wasting time, doing their thing. Maybe they're online for something. Maybe they're just laying on the couch. Whatever. I feel like on LinkedIn, people are there for a reason. They're there to connect with others, network, and get their thought leadership and learn. So if you're going to use video, make sure it's engaging, you give value, and you're really speaking to your clients. Join groups. So LinkedIn is a group. The groups on LinkedIn are different than the groups on Facebook. The groups on Facebook are much more engaging. You really get to meet different people. You get answers to your questions a lot faster. Whereas the groups on LinkedIn, you really get to connect with people. So you see the groups on LinkedIn and you see my name in the group. Oh, cool. I'm going to connect with Janine because she's in the same writing group as me and she's also a nurse. I think that's cool. So if you're going to do groups on LinkedIn, don't do it to really get a lot out of it, but to connect with others and network with others and share those people's content. So if you're joining a group that I'm in and you connect with me on LinkedIn, then you can see my stuff come into your feed, and then you could share my stuff and vice versa. I'll start sharing your stuff. And that's just how it works, more than Facebook, where you could just like post a question and you'll get a bunch of answers. And that's all I got for you guys today for the LinkedIn portion. But I do promise you more. And if you found this training helpful, I will definitely keep doing trainings like this. This was the last one for February. For March, I'm looking at my calendar here. I don't have anything listed yet, but I am, constantly thinking of ideas and live trainings and stuff like that. So stay tuned. Obviously, there's always more stuff that I'm coming up with day by day. So do you have questions? What can I answer for you for your LinkedIn profile? I'm going to jump into the course that I'm launching, the Plan, Create, Launch, Land, Grow Your Health Writing Business. If you are a highly motivated health writer trying to land your first gig or your next one, that you're ready to learn those foundational business skills, you are right for the course. If you're making under $1,000 a month profit, if you're ready to distinguish what's working and what to let go of, if you like short mini modules, this course will be for you. If you're able to set aside some time for homework and training, if you're strong and ambitious, open to a challenge, and if you're the imperfect business owner. These are some testimonials from the Savvy Scribe group we did over the summer. This course is new, so I don't have any testimonials yet. Well, actually I do. Angela did one. She took the course recently. You guys heard me on the podcast. I'm committed to obviously getting your business to move forward. I've been there. I get it. I understand how life is busy and distracting, and you get burnt out easily. I have a family. I have kids. I have dogs. I love everybody, and I give so much of myself every single day. I get it. I know that feeling of burnout, but I have now started my business and been able to have that work-life balance that I never thought I would get. I've been helping and working with hundreds of freelancers and coaching them since 2017, And I've been able to help them say hello to their new and last PRN job. A lot of them have gone full-time with it and making over 6 figures a year. God bless them. I'm not doing that, but God bless them. I'm so proud of everybody that that I have been able to help. I really am so proud of all those women. This talks about what's inside the course. You guys can get more information on the website, but basically I like to just tell you what it's like. So in the plan part, so module 1's plan, and then if you went to, say, I mean, here's what everybody's going to do. Let's just skip forward. Everybody's going to go to, hold on, the money part, module 4. I know a lot of people are like, I don't know how to set my rates. You may jump in the course, see all the modules, and go, oh, I'm so excited, and jump right to module 4 and want to see setting your rates. So you can click on that, and it's going to give you a video, and it gives you just a presentation just like this, and a downloadable and stuff like that. And you get to watch a video, write down, you know, whatever you want to write down, and then you could go back. You go back to lunch, or you could go back way to the beginning. But you could jump in and go to whatever part you want first, and then go back, and you have lifetime access to all these modules. So there's 5 modules in the course. And inside there, you'll get the exact template I use to pitch clients, your pitch tracker, handouts and checklists to make sure you're making it through every lesson, every single PowerPoint slide, and all the resources I mentioned in each slide on one handout, so you just have everything at your fingertips. You guys can think of this as your step-by-step program to plan, create, launch, land, and grow your health writing business, end your Google searching, and make it your business roadmap, your A to Z resource for all things to help you start, launch, and grow your health writing business. It is only going to cost you $297 for the entire course. But since you are on this webinar today, all you have to do is email me, and I will give you $50 off if you purchase by March 21st. This is a slideshow or slide of what it actually looks like. So when you log in your first time, it'll tell you you're 0% complete. I would recommend you listen to the introduction because it helps you get through it. And then this is like what I said. So like how to choose a niche, 6-minute video, and you just press play and you start to learn about it. So it's really easy. The downloadables, you see it says plan downloadable underneath module 1, and that's a PDF. So you just download that, and then the slides, you download that. Like it's so easy. You can do it on your phone. You can sit in your car while you're picking your kids up from the school. I don't know. You can on your lunch break at work. Yeah, right. Nurses don't get lunch breaks. What am I thinking? Whatever you get a break, you can just watch one. You know, you go to the bathroom, you can watch the 2-minute video. Oh wait, nurses don't get to go to the bathroom. Whatever that time is. You know, I always say people really struggle with time, and really time is yours. You have to take control of your time, and the way you do that is find those gaps in your day. If you have a morning available, sit down and watch a couple of videos in the morning. You will grow your business with this. This is the same plan I've used for all my coaching clients, and all of them have been successful. So these are some frequently asked questions. When is the next course? It's launched now. You can ask questions anytime. You can always go to the blog, the podcast, our group, my website, rightrn.net. Follow me on LinkedIn. You'll get even more content. You'll have access forever and ever. And what that means is if you bought the course and later on I'm going to add like how to build your website or something like that, you'll get access to that for no extra charge. What I'll do is send out an email and say, hey, you bought my course a long time ago, and now I added this part. Enjoy, or something like that. Guarantees, do I guarantee you'll land a gig? I don't offer guarantees because I believe that this is a tested method, and you will get a gig if you are focused, teachable, and committed. And since it's a go at your pace, your own pace course, it's going to differ how fast everybody goes at it. But, you know, you will get a gig. I know you will. If you do everything I say in this, you will get a gig. And that's it, guys. So go and get your write on, and I'll see you over in the group. hopefully this recorded just fine and I can post this, and I will have to take it down, let's see, probably by March 21st, because that's what I offered in here, was that free $50 off. So if you want that $50 off, shoot me an email, hello@thesavvyscribepodcast.com, and I'll see you guys over in the group. Take care.